get the model you want?
I know I'm absolutely blessed by God.
You never know what life is going to throw at you.
The first time I took a step without touching anything was about a year after the accident, and that was pretty special.
Sometimes it's best you don't know.
It was the day after Christmas, '08.
Ed Thompson was enjoying his life.
And it was my first day of my Christmas vacation. Ever wonder why a certain candidate lands the job?
An old radio guy.
I'm production director at NRG Media.
Married with 5 kids, he decided to get some work done around the house.
And noticed that a gutter had fallen off of the roof of my house.
That's when life threw him his curveball.
When I got up on the roof, I got up about halfway and I started to slide back. And so I laid down as quick as I could to try to stop it, and it didn't stop. I just built up momentum and I thought, I'm going over.
Ed hit the concrete below, feet first.
And all of that energy, all of that shock went up my legs and into my spine. And before I fell over, I knew I was paralyzed.
In an instant, everything changed.
The way they described it was a burst fracture of the L1 vertebrae. It literally exploded. I could not move my legs at all. I had no movement at all from my hips down.
Titanium hardware and bones put Ed back together, but no one knew with any certainty if he would ever walk again.
Ready to go?
Ed started physical therapy at Allegiant Creighton Health, a manual rehabilitation center.
10 days after the accident, and I'm grateful for it, because if I hadn't started as soon as I did, I wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have, laid the foundation for everything that I've been able to do since. 1, 2.
Call it heavy lifting. Ed worked like he was training for a prize fight. And he didn't do it alone. A team of highly skilled physical therapists pushed him every step of the way.
He was raring to go. He was super motivated on working on absolutely anything.
And 2 weeks into therapy, Ed landed a knockout. He realized he could move his legs side to side.
And that opened up a whole new range of different exercises, different therapies that we could try.
Ed went from a wheelchair to braces to crutches. His injury left him paralyzed in spots, but not powerless. Ed has full use of the front of his legs. The challenge was getting his hamstrings to work.
There's enough nerve activity in my hamstrings that I can move them. So what we learned was, if I can move it, we can build it. And if we can build it, we can strengthen it. I got no way to keep my legs straight once I lift my foot, so.
And so the journey began for Ed Thompson.
No matter how much I don't want to be there, I want to be there.
Working to the point of exhaustion.
And it looks like something that shouldn't be all that difficult, what he's doing. But because of the weakness that he has to work that much harder to make it look slightly easy for him.
Okay.
To get back what the fall took away.
Said I ask him to do crazy things all the time, and he does it because he knows that our goal is the same.
Ed knows he could have gone anywhere for physical therapy. He picked a manual rehabilitation center.
I come in here, I'm going to give it everything I have, because these guys are giving everything they have.
He's getting strength back that he didn't have before. When I first started working with him, if he was laying on his stomach, he couldn't lift his foot up off the mat. His hamstrings weren't strong enough. And now he can't do many reps, but he can lift his foot up off the mat. And so it's small things that are making a bigger difference overall in how he's moving.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Ed is moving. He's driving, back at work, even dancing with his wife.
And so that New Year's Eve was, that was a really special dance. That was really amazing. I know I'm absolutely blessed by God.
But this family man has one more goal: to one day walk his girls down the aisle without crutches.
Anything less is failure.
And God willing, he will. You see, the day Ed landed flat on his back, he asked God for a little help. And by all accounts, 4 years and countless hours of physical therapy later, that's exactly what he got.
Prayer wasn't fix me, save me, do whatever it was whatever you need me to do, give me the strength to do it. And oddly enough, I've been given exactly as much strength as I need to do what I've done so far.
The quality of care you receive after an injury or illness can determine your quality of life. At Emmanuel Rehabilitation Center, they offer more than physical, occupational, and speech therapy. They restore hope, one patient at a time, to people ready to get on with their life. If you would like more information on the services available at Emmanuel Rehabilitation Center, call 1-800-ALLEGIANT or go to AllegiantCreighton.com.